April 8, 2025, Santa Fe police located the suspect identified as Stacy Walker, wanted for kidnapping. As soon as the suspect realized officers were behind him, he accelerated and fled, knowing exactly why they were there, initiating a dangerous pursuit.
Pull into Cine Mesa Road, Cine Mesa Road. You have the SR, or is it just you there still? I need people to set up spikes back on 14. I don't need anyone right here. It's gonna hit a dead end. Don't take training lane. We're going 13 miles an hour. It's a residential area, high traffic. Looking back around, play to Highway 14. Yeah, spikes on Avenue Road, Sure, yeah, cover, please. Driver front tire is flat. Okay, all out, please, just want to take over comms.
He's crashing out.
To make things even worse for himself, Stacy was fleeing in a stolen U-Haul truck. Not sure what made him think he could outrun multiple patrol units in a moving van, but hey, let's see if he proves us wrong.
The unit that's directly behind you, all stand back a little bit. They have spikes. We have spikes from 14599 going eastbound. This spike. We got 3. I'm on comms for Highway 14 going northbound, passing the brewery. All tires are out. Traffic. We're approaching Rancho Viejo.
Head on.
Going into incoming traffic. He's gonna hit a car. So I know that's state police. Are they involved in it? Get you back in 44 miles an hour. Just gonna run a red light.
With the tires deflated, Stacy knew he had no chance. He eventually came to a stop. Officers surrounded the area, ready in case he tried to flee on foot, and waited for him to exit so they could make the arrest.
Can we still hear banging from the back of the U-Haul?
Now this is where things took a terrifying turn. After arresting the suspect, officers discovered a man and woman locked in the back of the U-Haul. The victims told police they were being held against their will. The suspect was immediately charged with kidnapping, aggravated assault on a peace officer, and aggravated fleeing. On January 20th, 2025, Deputy Jay House spotted a gray Kia heading east. The vehicle had fled from Morrow PD just days earlier and had an expired registration. Deputy House caught up with the vehicle. As both vehicles entered Interstate 75 South, the Kia suddenly accelerated to 90 miles per hour, while the deputy was calling in the traffic stop, initiating a pursuit.
House North 231.
The deputy was able to stop the suspect vehicle with a pit maneuver, causing it to crash into a concrete barrier and come to a stop. However, the suspect refused to surrender and immediately fled on foot.
Don't move! Don't move! Don't move! Put your hand on your back! I'm about to... Get on your stomach! Get on your stomach! Stop fire! Hey, push me! Push me! Hey, watch it! Put your hand on your back.
Right there, we got one job house. The job house.
I tried from Clayton County.
County, big dog.
Deputies were able to stop the suspect with a taser. Once Smith was secured in handcuffs, he was searched incident to arrest, and a black Glock 17 9mm handgun was found in his jacket pocket, where he had been reaching while running. The firearm was not reported stolen at the time. Smith was under 18 and had no driver's license according to GCIC records. He was cleared by Clayton County EMS at the scene and again by a doctor at Southern Regional Hospital before being transported to jail. In Fort Worth, Texas, on Thursday, January 30th, 2025, Lake Worth police attempted a traffic stop for a violation, but the driver, 35-year-old Nicholas Sides, had other plans. He hit the gas and took off, sparking a pursuit through the area.
Just turn it right. Turn right onto Comanche. Can you log that he might have done something there? Can you log that he might have done something at that intersection? Speed 55. Looks like he's pushed up a little bit. Come on, just walk on.
The chase came to a dramatic end when Sides crashed into a backyard near Sansom Park. But before officers could even get out of their cars, Sides jumped out and opened fire multiple times. Officers tried to de-escalate, giving him repeated commands to surrender. Instead, Sides ignored them, got back into the vehicle with the gun pointed at his own head, and somehow managed to drive past the officers once again.
He's about to get out. He's coming out.
The pursuit ended at a residence where Sides ran inside. A standoff began as the Fort Worth Police Crisis Intervention Team and SWAT responded, while officers from multiple agencies surrounded the home. For hours, negotiators tried to de-escalate the situation, but Sides made things worse, setting off fireworks around and inside the house. Eventually, he came out with a gun to his head, still refusing to comply with commands. Fort Worth SWAT deployed 40mm less lethal rounds in an effort to disarm Sides, but he responded by firing multiple rounds toward officers. In response, a SWAT officer fired one round, striking Sides in the torso. Medical aid was immediately rendered on scene, and Sides was transported to a local hospital where he was later pronounced dead, and no officers or civilians were injured during the incident. On May 21st, 2024, Trooper Rose spotted a 2019 Honda Accord reported as stolen while patrolling near Indian River Road. After dispatch confirmed the vehicle was stolen, Trooper Rose waited for backup before attempting a stop. Once the suspect began accelerating, lights and sirens were activated. The vehicle fled down Indian River Road, reaching speeds of up to 100 miles per hour.
Alright, we're on Sherrill Parkway. Speed's 100, no traffic. One Heaven 264, where do you want to put it? Okay, you can get it one Heaven for the name. We're going to come up to it quick. Still on Terrell Parkway, speed's 100. Coming up to Pleasant Valley, still on Terrell Parkway, speed's 90, no traffic.
Come up to Pleasant Valley.
654, this is East Princess Anne, right? 10-4, we're going to be going southbound on Princess Anne, coming up to Lynn Haven. I'll take the radio. Speeds are 106, light traffic.
The suspect began driving in the oncoming traffic lane, creating a serious hazard. Moments later, the driver made a sudden U-turn and continued fleeing back down Princess Anne Road.
Past South Lodge Trail, 100 miles an hour, no traffic.
10-4, South Lodge Trail.
We're on Princess Anne Road. We're going to come up to Green Meadow. Alright, as they get off the road, you're going to go Baxter. It looks like they're going to try and bail, try to get Beach over here to set up for a perimeter if we get no full pursuit. Hello, Princess Anne, we're passing Baxter. Speed's 90, no traffic. Go ahead, 10-6-4. Go ahead, take perimeter. Over Baxter. Alright, he just caused another vehicle to 1050. They did not wreck, but he caused another vehicle to 1050. We're on Eagle Hill Drive. We're going to be coming up to a dead end here.
Before turning into a residential area, the suspect caused another vehicle to crash. He then sped through the neighborhood and quickly exited, continuing to flee at high speeds, showing no regard for public safety.
Passing over Bonnie, no traffic, speeds are 50. Alright, he's in this back area right here. We can cut him off if other units are coming. He's coming right back out to Bonnie again. Hey, what's the road that's split Alicia? Alright, taking left on Bonnie again, going back down towards Princess Anne. There is right traffic. Speeds are 60. Good on Bonnie. Alright, right into an apartment complex here. I'll get your name in a second. Right after Bonnie. Limestone Ave is the apartment complex. Speeds are 50, no traffic. Go for Limestone.
The vehicle stopped and two male suspects fled on foot. A 17-year-old female passenger, later identified as Ms. Williams, surrendered on scene. She claimed no knowledge of the vehicle being stolen and said she told the driver to stop multiple times, and she was released to her mother. Troopers later located the suspects near the interstate. One male, Taquan Miller Robinson, was detained at gunpoint while attempting to flee. The stolen vehicle's key fob was found in his pocket, and a glove matching one found in the vehicle was also in his possession. A loaded firearm was found nearby. Miller Robinson was arrested and taken to Virginia Beach Jail. He was charged with charges: receiving stolen goods, felony eluding, reckless driving, abduction, obstruction, contributing to the delinquency of a minor. On May 28, 2024, Kenosha police officers were in pursuit of a vehicle heading into Pleasant Prairie. The weather conditions were poor, with rain making the roads slick and visibility limited, adding significant danger to an already risky situation from the very start.
Wet conditions, zero traffic, gun speed 75 southbound. Just past the 108.
Right,
13, good spikes.
Coming up to 116, speeds are 90, flat road, no traffic. Can you provide any repair charges if I miss it? Passing ML trip. Speeds are 80, wet roads.
13, it's on rims on the passenger side. Rims on passenger side.
We're coming around for a boxing. Stand by. Crossing 123rd place.
The suspect ignored all traffic signs and sped through the area recklessly despite the hazardous road conditions. Further down the road, in a surprising move, the passenger suddenly jumped out of the moving vehicle, while the driver continued fleeing at high speed, showing no signs of slowing down.
Full bail.
From the staff now, Black 28 Genesis G80. They're on a location. Good. Okay, good. Where's
Both suspects were arrested and taken into custody. They now face several serious charges, including felon in possession of a firearm, resisting arrest, possession of cocaine and heroin with intent to deliver, first-degree recklessly endangering safety, fleeing. On July 11, 2018, in Las Vegas, police responded to reports of a shooting at a car wash on Northeastern Avenue. A man had been shot multiple times, and witnesses reported seeing the suspects flee in a black Ford Expedition. 2 hours later, that same vehicle was spotted. Officers attempted a traffic stop, but the driver had other plans and took off, initiating a dangerous high-speed chase. What follows is nothing short of jaw-dropping, as Officer Umana stays locked in pursuit, calm and focused, even as the suspects begin firing directly at his cruiser.
What's the location?
Southbound Mojave passing Bonanza. Black, shots fired still.
Charlie 4, I copy. 751, you copy?
Give me the air unit. Shots fired, shots fired. Give me the air unit. Driver's got a bald head, tattoos, black shirt. Passenger's got a white shirt. Going westbound Charleston from Mojave.
on DPAC with the air unit following the vehicle. We want to try to combine channels.
For Charlie 1, are you injured?
It's Charlie 4. I'm not injured.
Okay, copy.
6-1, I'm going to switch over to DTAC so we can...
Watch out! Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired again!
This chase definitely got out of control. One suspect was driving while the other was shooting at officers. It was no longer just a chase, it became a serious life or death situation. We're choosing not to show what happened next due to the graphic nature. Just know that Officer Umana returned fire from his patrol car, striking the suspects and causing them to crash. According to reports, the suspects were 22-year-old Fidel Miranda and 30-year-old Rene Nunez. After the crash, Nunez tried to flee into a nearby school but didn't make it far due to injuries from the earlier shootout or crash. Fidel Miranda died at the scene. Las Vegas police stated that Officer Umana fired 31 rounds, the suspects fired 34, and another officer discharged a shotgun once. Fidel paid the ultimate price for his actions, while Rene Nunez was charged with murder, assault with a deadly weapon, and discharging a firearm from a moving vehicle. Corvettes are known for their speed and price tag, but when you mix that with reckless driving, things can go downhill fast. Well, on December 7th, 2024, multiple Arkansas state troopers were patrolling Interstate 40 eastbound when West Memphis PD radioed in that they were pursuing a white Chevrolet Corvette. The suspect vehicle was clocked at well over 100 miles per hour as it flew past both troopers and civilian vehicles. Near the 282-mile marker, troopers tried to slow the vehicle down, but the Corvette maneuvered around them and picked up speed again, continuing its dangerously reckless flight.
I'm rolling about 60 miles an hour eastbound on that Florida Bridge.
Moving, coming up behind you.
Speed's been 300 miles an hour.
Let's take one more look, this time from the other trooper's perspective.
Pull him out.
Pull his ass out. I see you, man.
I'm trying to. Where's Richard? Show me your hand. Show me your hand. That's a good fucking. Get out of the car. Get out of the car.
Once the driver, Christopher Najera, was in custody, troopers discovered the Corvette he was driving was reported stolen. Ammunition was found inside, and cocaine was discovered folded in a $1 bill in his wallet. Najera, who admitted to using cocaine, appeared groggy and unresponsive at times. After being cleared by medical staff, he was booked on multiple charges, including felony fleeing, drug possession, reckless driving, and driving on a revoked license. To make matters worse, his reckless driving caused damage to a tractor trailer during the chase.